Welcome back in. This segment of our show brought to you by Fast Frame. They do a tremendous job of doing it fast and framing. Fast Frame. Whether it's media, whether it's memorabilia from sports, whether it's family heirlooms, whatever you've got, they can do a great job of it. Like this, let's say you've got a black and white photo. Look at that, they do a perfect job, kind of the green mat around there, and they do the double mat, the extra cut into it. It just makes it look like a better piece of art rather than just going down to the local Walmart and sticking a cheapy frame on there. Go to Fast Frame, get a cost-effective frame quickly but professionally. Fast Frame Knoxville. All right. In this segment, we also, before we get to the scorecard, I want to talk about our keys to victory. We look at these stats every single week, the three most important stats. When you look at them, you can pretty much predict a game and its outcome when you look at these things. There you go. There they are. Gaining 4 or more yards on first down. Tennessee 17 of 32, but only 2 in their last 9. When they were struggling at the end, only got 4 yards or more on 2 of their last 9 first and 10 plays. South Alabama 13 of 30. Third down conversions. South Alabama was better than Tennessee in third down conversions. That's not good. Turnovers, 3 and 3. That's just, if you take Tennessee, those turnovers off there, that is a blowout. It is a blowout yesterday if you take those off the board. All right, speaking of on the board, we've got right over here Sterling, Bobby, me. On the board over here, we have Chuck Cavaleris and Mike Strange, and I'm going to start with you guys. Do this every week, grade them 1 to 5. 1 the lowest, 5 the highest. Chuck Cavaleris, start with the run offense.
Well, I think you have to look at giving Tennessee a 5 because Marlon Lane had the longest play from scrimmage. Rajon Neal had a monster day.
278 yards all
So
told.
not only do I give them a 5, I'm going to put it in a little heart and give them a 5.
All right, Bobby.
I'm going to agree with him. I'm going to give them a 5 for the same reason. They really made some yards after that first contact, and so I'll give them a 5.
Sterling.
5 all day. Those guys did not leave any yards on the field yesterday. Kudos to the running back.
5. Rajon Neal had the best game he's had.
You guys are all being generous. Crunch time in the second. After they took the 31-7 lead, the next 9 rushes went for a total of 33 yards. When they needed it, they shut down. And it should be noted right now, against BCS competition, Florida and Oregon, Tennessee 13th in the SEC in running the football. So that's the concern with the offensive line. Okay.
We didn't play anybody in the SEC yesterday.
That's correct. All right. I'm just warning you. I wouldn't get too giddy over the 5s there is what I'm saying. All right. Run defense. Mike Strange.
I'm going to go 3
yards.
right down the middle.
Okay, 3. Chuck, what do you think?
It's about the same. You didn't see anything. It wasn't the run defense that was really the most concerning thing about your defense to me.
Bobby, they gave him you 3. Is that right?
That's all right. I'll take it.
Okay,
Yeah.
he'll get the 3. Chuck, pay attention now. All right, Sterling, what do you think?
I got to agree with everyone else. 3 on the run defense. But I thought the linebackers were a little more explosive yesterday. Some real big hits out there yesterday.
Holding a pin is great responsibility. There you go.
So too, you said made 6 tackles. That's
a start.
It's good to see the defensive line making tackles.
Rather than free safety and strong safety.
That's
Yeah, all right. Passing offense, Chuck. You had 204 yards, 3 interceptions.
Like I mentioned before, the turnovers in the red zone really bothered me. 3 interceptions overall. I'm going to ding that a little bit and give them a 2.
2, I think that's fair.
I'm thinking a 2. 204 yards passing against that team. Give them a 2 for me, Chuck.
Okay.
I agree. Well, now you're writing on your side.
Oh, that's right. Well, I wrote on your side.
We went through this in our 3 production meetings earlier today when we did our own 3. All right. Sterling
Chuck
and
and I are
Bobby.
unselfish.
I'm going to say a 2 also. I don't think that they were very productive when they needed to be.
Okay, Sterling.
Well, this is going to be a surprise on the show.
5.
1. 1 because I was very disappointed in some of the route running. I know they're getting great coach. The receivers are getting great coaching. It's time for them to accept it. I see what Worley can do. I'm expect that of him now. Those 10 minutes have got to extend for 60. Has to happen.
1. All right. Pass defense, guys. You give up 257 yards. 168 of that came in the second half. Pass defense, Mike Strange, I'll start with you.
I'm going to give him 3. Not good, but the 3 interceptions cleaned up some mistakes, so I'm going to balance it out with a 3.
Okay. What's Chuck say?
I'll stay with that. That's okay with me. A 3, but I still don't like you're not affecting the wide receiver routes enough. You're too soft in coverage, and Aaron Murray can pick them apart.
They're having to sit in a lot of zone. There's no question. Guys, pass defense.
That quarterback I think completed really too many passes for us. I'm going to say a 2.
I went back to the numbers. He put it up an awful lot. It was like 20 something of 50 something.
42.
42. I thought
The one quarterback was 42.
Yeah, overall as a
Yeah.
team though, they were 24, 52 or something. So, what do you think?
Well, because of those numbers, I'm going to give him a better grade than everybody else on pass defense. I'm going with a 4. I saw AJ cover a guy down the middle twice by himself, man to man. Some great defense by the DBs and their height differential. I thought they had great pass coverage, not enough pass rush.
Okay, very good. You guys tallying over there, so we got 39, we got 51.
Yes, we do.
51, so that's in between. That's less than Austin Peay and Kentucky, certainly better than Florida and Oregon. If we go over there, we can see it. There you go. He's writing it up there. 51 there, the other score so far for the year. Very good. We've talked about pass rush an awful lot today. Tons of pass rush. You can come back. Okay. Pass rush, tons of it. We've talked it all day. Next segment, Will Overstreet's going to have 5 keys. 5 keys that Tennessee's players can use to try and get a little bit better pass rush for themselves next week against Georgia. We'll talk about it. We'll show you. Come on back on the Enrichment Sports Source.
Miss an episode of the Enrichment Sports Source? Catch up online at sportsource.tv.